أهلا بكم أعزائي طلاب الصف الخامس. معكم مستر مجدي من قناة النظر التعليمية ومراجعة شهر مارس وتجميع لكل الأسئلة من على موقع الوزارة، من على ورقة الملخصات والمفاهيم اللي موجودة على موقع الوزارة، نازلة باللغة العربية وأنا ترجمتها للغة الإنجليزية. خلونا ما ننساش اللايك، الشير، السبسكرايب ضروري علشان نقدر نكمل ونواصل. وخلونا نبدأ أول أسئلة. Question number 1. So what is stored underground as it seeps into cracks and spaces of porous rocks? So underground must be what? Seas, ocean, rivers, or groundwater? Yes, groundwater. Excellent. Question number 2. A water body where fresh water flows from high altitude to lower altitude. What? Before I show the options, what do you think? From high altitude, from high place to low place. So, which one? Yes, excellent. Rivers. Question number 3. Most of fresh water on Earth is found in what form? In which form? In which state? Okay. So, lakes, rivers, glaciers, underground. Most of fresh water. What do you say? Yes, excellent. Glaciers. Number 4. Most of Earth is covered with, most of Earth, 71% of Earth, 3/4 of Earth is covered with what? With what? Yes, so with water. And most of this water is what? Yes, salt water. Yes, 96.5% salt water, while fresh water only 3.5. So most of Earth is covered with salt water. Number 5, give a reason, okay, for water is valuable natural resource that we should conserve. So why water is valuable? Why we should conserve water? Why? Number 1, water is valuable. Why? Water is valuable. Valuable means precious. ثمين يعني غالي جدا، مهم جدا. Why? Because, yes, excellent. All living organisms need water to survive. Number 2, water is limited. Water is limited. So water valuable because all living organisms need water to survive. Number 2, water is limited. Next one. So choose. Water of oceans and seas meets water of rivers at or in what? Where ocean or sea meet a river, what is formed? Bravo عليكم. Estuary. Number 7. So swamps, something wrong here. Okay. Swamps and bogs belongs to wetlands. Yes. Swamps or marshes and bogs belongs to wetlands. Number 8. Water bodies surrounded by land. Look at this. Underlines this. Surrounded by land. Which water body surrounded by land or low-lying area? So choose one. Which one surrounded by land? Excellent. Lake. Okay. Number 9. What contains undrinkable, okay, undrinkable water? So water that we can't drink it. Is it ocean, seas, rivers, or A and B, ocean and seas? Yes. Undrinkable water, it means salt water, and salt water found in ocean and sea. So A and B is right. Number circle the odd one out. Ocean, sea, Lake Asal, and Lake Nasser. Ocean, sea, Lake Asal, and Lake Nasser. Ocean, salt water, sea, salt water, Lake Asal, salt water. So Lake Nasser is fresh water. So Lake Nasser out. Okay? Okay? Number 2. Rivers, groundwater, oceans, runoff. So rivers, fresh water, groundwater, fresh water, runoff, fresh water. So ocean, yes, salt water. So ocean out, ocean out. Number 3, classify the following into fresh water or salt water or both of them. Okay, ليك عسل. What do you think? So this is not answered one, so you will answer yourself. ليك عسل is salt water. Lake Nasser, fresh water. Estuary, both of them mixed. Okay, so mixture of here estuary, mixture of salt water and fresh water. Gulf اللي هو الخليج يعني salt water. Ocean, salt water. Sea, salt water. Glaciers, fresh water. Groundwater, fresh water. Runoff, fresh water. Okay, easy. Now, question number 10. Space are considered from tributaries. Which one is a tributary? Creeks, rivers, lakes, ponds. Which one is a tributary? Yeah, creeks are tributary. Excellent. Number 11. When rainfall decrease, okay, space may take place. So where there is, you can say, level rainfalls, less rainfall, مفيش مطر يعني أو مطر قليلة خالص. So what is formed? Yes, drought is formed. Yes, excellent. Number 12, another mistake, but it's okay. Is of water importance? Okay, generating, agriculture. I think all of them. Okay, water is habitat for 10%. This fresh water of living organisms. Generating electricity, agriculture, they are farming, زراعة, all the previous of importance of water. Number 13, when waterfall increase, so means heavy rain. Okay, when there is heavy rain, the space may take place. So which one? Excellent. Flood. Yes, flood may take place. Next one, 14. Are the risks of or that's written the word about water. So we have two concerns about water, two risks. Do you remember them? So choose which one. Is it scarcity, availability, poor quality, or both A and B? A and C, sorry. Yes, A and C, yes. Scarcity of water and poor quality of water. They are two threats or two risks or two concerns about fresh water. Number 15, a building or river to store and control water. So what is that building? So that building, okay, to control, to hold water behind it, to control and to conserve fresh water. So is it watershed, aquifer, dam, or tributary? Which one? Look at this. Store and control water. So it is what? Yes, dam. Said dam. Number 16. Space of natural resources require managing or controlling how to use them. So when I say manage or control how to use them, when I restrict reaching them or prevent using them, so I'm talking about what? Something missing here. Okay, so here is sustainability, controlling how to using them that doesn't affect the future supply of these natural resources. Okay, so sustainability of natural resources require managing or controlling how to use them. Don't use them all at once. Okay, يعني ما استخدمهمش كلهم مرة واحدة. So but I use them wisely. How to use what? The natural resource wisely. This is sustainability. استدامة يعني. Sustainability means how to use the natural resource wisely. Control using them. Okay. طبعا هنا ما فيش النقطة الثانية preservation انتوا بتدوروا عليها يعني. بس انا لو قلت preservation معناها restrict reaching اوكي او prevent using or developing. preservation سوري انا بمنع الاستخدام نهائيا، ما بخليش ايد الانسان توصل للناتشرال ريسورس ده. لكن when you manage or control how to use them ازاي تدير او تتحكم ازاي تدير الحاجه دي او تستخدم الناتشرال ريسورس ده. So this is sustainability طبعا in a way that doesn't negatively affect the future supply of these resources. Next, Overfishing in River Nile leads to what? Overfishing in River Nile leads to what? So good quality, scarcity of fish, restoring resources, conservation of fish. So look at this. Overfishing يعني الصيد الجائر، الصيد الكتير. أكيد طبعا هيؤدي لإيه؟ Scarcity of fish. Okay? Next one. Shows restricting the access or stop using. هي جت بقى بتاعتكم بقى. So I said here what? Restricting ان انا بمنع بقى restricting بقيد the access السماح لي او الدخول لي or stop using the natural resource. اكيد دي انتوا عارفين اللي هي تبقى ايه بقى؟ Which one? Preservation. طب انا هنا جايب لي examples. انا عندي البروتكتوريتس like راس محمد and وادي الحيتان. So this is example of preservation. Okay, so protectorates اللي هي المحميات الطبيعية is an example for preservation. Number 19 is considered one of the ways to conserve natural resources. Which one? To conserve natural resources. Deforestation, sustainability, pollution, overpopulation. Considered one of the way to what? Conserve. على طول اروح لايه؟ Sustainability. So we have two ways to conserve natural resources. فاكرينهم? You remember them? Yes, number one, sustainability. Number two, preservation. Okay. 20 are water bodies that surround continents. Continents, قارات, like Asia, Africa, or Europe. So this is continents. So which water bodies that surround the continents? Is it rivers, oceans, gulfs? For sure, oceans. Sorry عشان الترتيب بتاع Okay. So what surround the continents? Oceans surround the continents. Number 21 is where the river meets the sea or the ocean. What is the water body or the place where a sea and river meet together? So I think you know the answer, yes. Which one? Yes, estuary is the answer. So estuary, some say estuary, yes, right, but estuary is easy to pronounce. أسهل بكتير في النطق بتاعها وموجودة كمان. طيب. 22 is an area of land where all the water that flow drains downhill to a common location or in one direction. So what is this? Watershed, tributary, creeks, A and B. So it is what? Yes, watershed. So water collects, okay, and to a common location in one direction. So this is watershed. Gold and silver are considered from what resources? Artificial, natural, renewable, B and C. Gold and silver and water, all of them what? They are what? Yes, natural resources, okay? Someone says, Mr. Renewable. No, gold and silver are not, they are non-renewable resources, okay? But water renewable. Yeah, so gold and silver, natural resources. So we ask for the help of wastewater engineer during natural disasters such as what? Volcanoes, earthquakes, wildfires, or floods. So we know that wastewater engineers work with water, yes? So what is wastewater? Water that has been already used by people. So they treat water, so I think they are useful or we get their help during floods. Number 25, rainwater is used in generating electricity, drinking, transportation, all the previous. So I think rainwater is used in what? In drinking. High dam, اللي هو السد العالي, and the solar banners are alike in which most of them are used in. هما الاثنين بنستخدمهم في ايه؟ Generating electricity, water conservation, fishing, transportation. So I'm talking about high dam, السد العالي, and solar panels اللي هي الألواح الشمسية. I think both of them are used in what? Generating electricity. 27. Which source of water is good for farming? Which one is seas, oceans, rivers, B and C? Good for farming, agriculture, الزراعة. Which one? Sea salt water, ocean salt water. So I think rivers, fresh water is only good for farming. 28. Paper is made from what? Plastics, metals, animals, trees. Yes, paper is made from a natural resource, that trees. Space from the risks that threatens the fresh water. Yes, we have said this many times. Scarcity, poor quality, availability, both A and B. I think scarcity and poor quality. So, complete using, okay, this is complete only, I'm sorry. So poor quality of water leads to space and space of some living organism. Do you remember poor quality of water? Yes, yes, death of thousands of living organisms. Number two, extinction of some living organisms like fish and amphibians. So death and extinction. So poor quality of water leads to death and extinction. Number two, space and space are examples for wetlands. Yes, swamps, marshes, and bogs. Yes, swamps, marshes, and bogs. Number three, about what percent of animals live in fresh water? Yes, 10% of animals live in fresh water. So cloth is made from what products? Cloth, الملابس يعني هدوم. Yes, I think animals and plants products. Yes, from the wool of sheep and from cotton. Yes, animals and plants. Most of plastics are made from oil. Excellent. Oil, اللي هو petrol oil products. Increasing the rate of rainfall leads to increasing the rate of rain. Much rainfall or heavy rainfall leads to floods. Cross the odd one out. Ocean, rivers, groundwater, ponds. Salt water, fresh water, fresh water, fresh water. So ocean out, salt water. Number two. Overfishing, sustainability, overpopulation, depletion. So which one? Yes, this one, sustainability is what is a way of conservation. But overfishing, no. Overpopulation, no. Depletion, no. So number three, sustainability, preservation, depletion, conservation. I think it's easy. Conservations contain what? Include sustainability and preservation. يعني الكونسرفيشن اللي هي الحماية تمام بيبقى فيها sustainability وفيها preservation. لكن عكسها على طول بيبقى ايه؟ depletion. راس محمد وادي الحيتان preservation sustainability. Which one? Excellent. Sustainability out. Why? Because Wadi al-Hitan and Ras Muhammad is a way of or example for what? For preservation. Ocean, Gulf, Lake Asal, and Lake Nasser. Which one out? Excellent. Lake Nasser out. Why? Fresh water. Go through all or false. Okay? Number one, you said fresh water is found in unlimited quantities and easily available. No, fresh water is what is limited. Number two, overfishing leads to increasing of fish. No, this is leads to what? Scarcity of fish. Overfishing leads to what? Scarcity, not increasing. So it is false. Number three, sustainability is to use the natural resource in a way that doesn't affect the future supply of them. Is it true? Yes. Sustainability doesn't affect the future supply of these resources. Number five, some clothes are made of cotton. Yes. Number six, sun is the main factors of water cycle. Yes. Sun is the main factor of water cycle. That's true. Number 7, the amount of fresh water is larger than that of salt water. No, fresh water 3.5%. Salt water 96.5%. Match. Number 1, ocean, estuary, ponds. A place where ocean meets a river. Which one? Excellent. Estuary. So 2 takes A. So A, place where ocean meets a river. This is estuary. Letter B, where frogs and salamander live. Frogs and salamander live in, excellent, live in ponds. So a large body of salt water, it is ocean. So here is the answer. Number 1, ocean C. Number 2, A. Number 3, B. Okay, another matching. Rivers, leaving the tap open, decreasing passing time. Wetlands. Number 1, rivers. Which one rivers? Which one rivers? Which one? Quickly. Yes, sources of what? Of fresh water. So rivers are sources of fresh water. Number 2, leaving the tap open. Excellent. Does not conserve water. Leaving the tap or the faucet open doesn't conserve water. Decreasing passing time or quick shower. Do you remember? Taking a quick shower, decreasing the passing time. Yes, conserve fresh water. This conserve fresh water. Wetlands is partially covered with water. Here is the answer. Okay. Next one, give a reason. Extinction of some living organisms. Yeah, لسه قايلينها من شوية. Yes. Due to what? Poor quality of water. Yes. Due to what? Poor quality of water. Number 2, the state اللي هي الدولة يعني. Okay. Establishes protectorates. ليه بتعمل محميات طبيعية. Yes. Yes. Excellent. To conserve what? Natural resources, or to preserve, actually to protect and preserve or conserve. كل دي إجابات صح. To protect natural resources, yes. To preserve natural resources, yes. To conserve natural resources, yes. Okay. So to protect natural resources or preserve them. Number 3, what happens if we use fresh water incorrectly بطريقة خطأ, unwisely بطريقة غير حكيمة. Scarcity of water. Do you remember? Yes. So water scarcity. We face water scarcity or scarcity of water. Okay. We will not find water one day. So we must use water wisely. So we overfish. What happened? Overfishing. Scarcity of fish. So I think no more fish, or you can write scarcity of fish. So overfishing causes scarcity of fish. Cows consumed all the grass. Do you remember? When cows consume all the grass, so what happens here? Yes, they die in hunger. They starve. هيموتوا من الجوع. Okay. So answer the following. Mention the factors that negatively affect sustainability. What affect sustainability? Yes, depletion, population, and pollution. اوكي طبعا في unfair distribution of natural resources. طويله عليك مش مشكله, اكتبوا الثلاثه دول كفايه قوي. Depletion, population, and pollution, they are the factors that negatively affect sustainability. هم اللي بيأثروا على الاستدامه. Depletion, population, pollution. او overpopulation, يعني ممكن هنا زودوا بس over, right? Overpopulation. Okay, overpopulation. Next one. Mention the main concern about water. The main concern about water. The main risks. كتير صح? Scarcity of water, poor quality of water. Concern mean risk, threaten, التهديد اللي بيجي من المية. So write the scientific term. Number 1, it is formed when the rivers slow down and sediment drops, deposits at the end point of the river. طبعا دي اللي هي تعريف الدلتا. تمام. at the end point طبعا sediment deposits يبقى على طول هتتكون عندنا دلتا، فاكرينها؟ ايوه، اللي هي triangular shaped area at the end of a river. Water found between the cracks and spaces of rocks underground. اكيد طبعا انتوا عارفين اللي هي ground. Tributaries that flow into bigger water body. So what's this? Do you remember small creeks? Yes, do you remember creeks? They are tributary creeks. They are tributary. A way to protect the natural resource from being used or developed. You know, protect from what? Being used يعني ان احنا نستخدمه او نطوره. دي على طول preservation اللي هي protectorates المحميات الطبيعيه is a way of preservation. خلاص؟ يبقى دي example of preservation اللي هي protectorates المحميات الطبيعيه like راس محمد and وادي الحيتان. Right is a scientific term. The main factor of water cycle in nature. What generates what powers the water cycle؟ ايه اللي بيشغل او بيحرك الووتر سايكل في الطبيعه؟ طبعا the sun. Sun is the main factor of water cycle in nature. Water body is formed when a river meets an ocean or a sea. قلناها كذا مرة اللي هي estuary. Number 7 restricting منع تقييد بتقول ايه؟ preservation. So preservation restricting. طب ايه الاكزامبلز؟ الامثله بتاع البريزرفيشن قلنا البروتكتوريتس او الناتشورال ريزيرف لايك راس محمد and وادي الحيتان. Number 8 using natural resources in a way that doesn't affect the future supply. قلناها برضو كذا مرة sustainability. Okay. Thank you. أتمنى يا رب أكون أفدتكم. دي المراجعة اللي موجودة، الأسئلة اللي موجودة كلها في ورقة الملخصات والمفاهيم اللي نازلة على موقع الوزارة، نازلة باللغة العربية، ترجمة اللغة الإنجليزية ترجمتها للغة الإنجليزية وقدمتها لحضراتكم دلوقتي. أتمنى أنها تكون أفادتكم. في عندنا برضو موجود برايمري 4، في عندنا كل المراجعات اللي هتنزل هتلاقوني هنزلها لكم على طول. تابعونا باللايك والشير والسبسكرايب، خلوا كله يستفيد وكل الناس. تمام. تقدر ان شاء الله تعدي الترم ده والسنه دي على خير ان شاء الله. شكرا ليكم، اشوفكم الحصه الجايه. سلام.